and she was coming home from school, and she told me to run in and get the camera and take her picture.
Lois Hall has a basket filled with memories of a little girl with big blue eyes.
Cute little girl.
Her name was Michael Ann, but everyone called her Mickey.
She was giving and kind and happy and friendly and, you know, had lots of love.
As a single mom, Lois worked 2 jobs to support Mickey and her big sister, Cindy.
We were really bad. I remember we were so bad, like we had a babysitter and we turned back the clock so we wouldn't have to go to bed. And we were so bad that I remember nobody would babysit us together.
As the girls got older, it became harder for Lois to keep them on the straight and narrow, living in the housing projects of Buffalo.
Sometimes I would give in and let them go places where I had a feeling they shouldn't go.
When Mickey was 15, Lois was told that she was being held in this apartment building by a drug dealer.
They called him Cain, I guess, because he dealt with cocaine. That's what I was told. When I went over there, the police said that they couldn't break in a place just because my daughter was in there. So they rang the bell a few times and knocked a few times and said, well, we can't do anything.
3 weeks later, Lois says Cain took Mickey to Manhattan, where he told her to get out on the street and make him some money.
She said lots of times she was freezing cold and wanted to go back, but she knew she couldn't because she had to make her $300 quota.
What happened if she didn't make her quota?
He would have the other girls beat her up.
Mickey stayed in touch, calling her mother whenever she could.
And every time she called me, I'd tell her, you know, Mickey, there's a place for you here. Stay here with me.
I do. If somebody is staring at me in a restaurant like that little girl, let's go.
At Christmas time, she'd come back to visit. Sometimes she wouldn't because he wouldn't let her. I hate to say it, but he was more powerful than me.
You don't want that heart attack. Will you stop, please?
The last time Mickey came home was in October 1987 for her 21st birthday. This time, she said she was home to stay.
Well, she brought all her clothes home. She says, Mom, I'm staying here. I'm sick and tired of being called bitch, and I'm sick and tired of being beat up by the other women.
But she told Lois she had to go back one more time to say goodbye to her friends. 2 weeks later, Mickey's bludgeoned, mutilated body was found on a construction site near Times Square.
That was the last time I seen her, when we had an argument. And I carry that.
Lois had a memorial service for Mickey at a local church, where the minister agreed to give the eulogy.
At the end, when he was finished, he said, so this is what I have to say. The wages of sin is death. And he closed his Bible and walked away. So, you know, it felt like somebody had punched me in the chest when he said that. Because it wasn't her sin.